Welcome to another episode of
The Epic Family Road Trip.
Last summer, we decided to build a new addition onto our small 1940 Scandinavian scribe log cabin. We lived on the island on a remote lake in the wilderness of Ontario, Canada for 6 months from June to November. We grew up coming to the island, but as we got older, we outgrew the original cozy one-room cabin. There was a lot of arduous work involved in building the addition throughout the summer, but it was an amazing experience getting to work together as a family and live off the grid surrounded by the beauty of nature. Was to clear a few trees from around the cabin that obstructed the view or were in the way of the new addition.
Watch out below, Pete.
Since Dad was an arborist back in the day, he did most of the work here. Next, we cut up and burnt the branches. Then the laborious work began, digging out the foundation for the cabin addition.
I met a man named Melchizedek. He was a good man. Wandering lonely in the desert, he invited me to stay. Said I would learn to love the space. I knew a woman, her name was Jezebel. She was a wild one. She said, come out and we could have fun. And then she wanted me to go. She couldn't stand getting too close. And I'm curious who I'll meet next. Who among them I will love best. That depends upon the context, doesn't it?
As we dug, we also scraped the old, faded paint off of the logs before the priming and painting began.
I knew a girl, her name was Mary. She was a sweet child. Her heart was broken, seen from miles wide, like the moon over the...
When the painting was complete, the cabin looked as good as new. This new coating would also help to protect the logs for many more years to come. Before the construction began, we demolished the old addition that we had outgrown and didn't serve much purpose anymore. The first step was to remove the old appliances.
The first board.
Next, we had many loads of wood delivered that we needed to build the addition, the new deck, the framing materials, windows, doors, and insulation.
What are we building here?
All of this was loaded by hand onto the barge and hauled across the lake to the cabin before being offloaded and stacked at the building site.
Talk to me, tell me stuff. I don't care anything. What did you do today? No way.
Later in the summer, 2 separate forest fires lit up about an hour's drive from our island and caused the air to become very smoky.
Think I
It's the fun part. We're offloading the boat now. We made it with a nice load of, we had the ground screws and a whole bunch of lumber. We've got it stacked up there now. We have about 7 more loads, so it's going to take all day tomorrow and maybe a bit the next day, but bit by bit we're getting it in. So these are the ground screws that are going to become part of the foundation. So we're excited, right, Dan?
Yeah.
The job.
These are our nails to hold all our paintings on the wall.
Is that for holding paintings on the wall? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, so the building project has begun.
A team of skilled builders came to stay on the island for a while to do the framing, woodwork, and construction. It was a good experience for the boys to learn so much from them and to get to help them wherever they could. Construction of the floor frame began and the addition was coming along swiftly.
Today's a big day. We are putting up the trusses, so the roof is going to go on. Looking forward to that. And then we close it in and eventually weatherproof it. And then we don't have to worry about the rain. So, big day. Today is roof day.
Windows were installed, and a new front door and deck were built.
It's starting to look like the house now. The cabin is almost closed in. The doors are going on today, the windows are on, except for Caroline's round window. She wanted a round window. It takes about 4 weeks delivery, but they're going to frame it and get it ready. Now it's just siding and steel roof.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than all mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't when the day is longer than the night, the road ahead is clear and in the light, don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late.
See over there, a round window. That's been on Caroline's wish list for a long time. Kind of after visiting Hobbiton in New Zealand and being a fan of that, she thought it would be really cozy in her room to have a round window, and we were able to locate one, and the guys installed it, and it looks really good in there. And I think that's going to be just a cozy little feature in her room. So yeah, things are coming along great. Check it out.
As the roof was being built, we hauled over the metal sheets that would be used to create a new metal roof for the addition and for the original cabin roof.
Reaching you the hand. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait.
The harsh weather and heavy snow in the cold Canadian winters have taken a toll on the old roof, so this new metal roof will help protect the cabin for many years.
Don't be late.
As the cold, crisp days of autumn set in, propane heaters were installed to help heat the cabin. The old fireplace works well to heat the cabin, but if we plan to spend time on the island during the frigid winter months, we needed extra heat.
We put in the gas heater, propane heater, which worked really well last night, kept us warm, and this is the exterior vent, so the vent to the outside. Very simple, they don't require electricity to run, they're made for off-the-grid cabins. So we're getting two more, one in the main lodge. Even though we have wood heating there, it's kind of nice to have it for a backup, and then one in the kids' bedroom. And that should keep us warm no matter what kind of weather we deal with.
After many months of hard work, cutting, burning, digging, scraping, priming, painting, demolishing, framing, measuring, installing, hauling, and building, the cabin addition was finished. We loved living off the grid, seeing countless breathtaking sunsets and sunrises, experiencing the beautiful changes of the seasons, having so much fun out on the lake, and building this new addition to our beloved cabin in the wilderness that we hope to bring our own families to and make our own memories with one day and for many years to come.
And in the meantime,
We'll see you down the road.